Hello everyone, here we are in another tournament game. Today we have the 3 Dark versus the 6 Linguist. This is a rematch of round 2, where both of our contestants did not extract, and barring rules from previous seasons, the match will be played again. So we are on Derlect, we have Outlaw, and it is on Gold. We have different characters this time though. So I'm going to go ahead and get my own character ready. Put my one booster on that I always put on, and we'll see what happens in this very, very strange series so far. We've had a blowout, and we've had both players not extracting in the implementation of a new rule. So here we go again, Game 2, Part 2. Let's see who takes this. Not just the game, hopefully, but the series.
Or does it?
Game
2.0. Very interesting matchup.
What happens if both players just go up in the rafters and stay up there?
Just run it like a platinum. You snipe everything, and I'll just run around throwing grenades on the bottom.
That still work. We could do the objectives, and you could just hang out there the whole match.
No, because I can't shoot stuff. I have to be on the ground throwing grenades, whilst he is sniping people from the crow's nest. That's
more shenanigans.
Should we employ golf rules?
I will be following Dark for Wave 1. My co-host, once again, Richard, will be following Linguist.
Come here. Watch this. Ah, missed you.
So here we go again. Same setup, different characters. Oh boy, this series. And they're off. Linguist going straight to the front of the pack, but Dark steals the entire spawn. 373 to 30 after that first spawn.
I'll take that.
And Dark is just employing the range strategy with none other than the Asari Sentinel.
I'll tell you what, Union, this is a game we're seeing.
This is a whole matchup. This series is one of the most interesting, I believe, now. It started off as maybe a regular run-of-the-mill game, but then Linguist brought it back here in Game 2, only for Dark to take the lead, but then for both of our contestants to die, and now to replay it again on this matchup. So once again, the game is on the line. Dark, if with a win here, will move on. Linguist with the win will force Game 4, technically, but really it should be our Game 3 matchup. What a series. What a series. And at the end of Wave 1, it is Dark on top 2,700 to 1,700. So Dark, with a decent lead after the first wave, following Linguist now for Wave 2.
That didn't work out well last time. I'm going to go over here.
I've never played the Sentinel. I'm excited about this. Oh, crap. Oh, I got it.
So Linguist has a decent spawn in front of him, going to do what he can. But Dark is still over there in that corner, working the range game.
Hey, look at that.
Alright, Linguist diving down, but coming back up the other side. Following close here. Check score, 3,700 to 2,400, so it's still close.
Dog counter.
Nope.
I just set off the little range detection, and I have no idea what did it.
Decent amount of enemies here for Linguist. Could work this back hallway for a bit. Dark still getting kills with it. Linguist goes down, gets himself back up. 4,600 to 2,400. 5,100 to 2,700 now. Dark did take a little bit of a jump. Ooh, actually, I need some nades. I don't have any there. Going to use one of my packs. So Linguist doing a fantastic job. Getting everything here.
That was not the real one.
Down to the last 3 enemies.
Oh, man. Never played against a friend. I'm so excited.
Alright, got to check a couple things real quick.
Did you get all the spawns on that side of the map?
I did, sir.
Jesus. All right.
Alright. So back to Dark over here. I had to take a double take real quick. So this is game technically 3, so I should have 2 recorded. I was just making sure I got the footage because I was so flabbergasted after game 2. So now that I've verified that I did
We aim
in
to
fact
please.
get that, you guys both threw me off so bad I had to check to make sure I recorded the video while in another match. That's the first time I ever did that.
Go away.
So after getting my bearings here, making sure everything is good, Dark is in this objective. I'm going to try to get in over here. Linguist goes down. Gets himself back up, back into the action. Check score. 8,900 to 6,300, so Dark is building a lead. I'm going to go ahead and jump over here, get a couple more nades. Where is Dark? He is going up through this doorway. One of his usual tactics here with that back spawn. Linguist over on the other side of the map. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to jump on B and watch from afar for a little bit to make sure this is going smoothly, but I'm still able to get to Dark within a decent amount of time if he does go down. But right now it looks like Dark will be ripping through the enemies as he pleases. Check score one more time. 10-1 to 7-6. Dark
Oh, you know
on
what?
top. Good lead.
Just because you said that.
And I am not surprised. Everybody is testing my patience tonight, which... it's okay, because this is a great matchup. As long as everything records properly, I will be perfectly fine. 10-3 to 8-7, so Linguist does make up a little bit of ground with... okay.
Make it step up. Make it step up.
I have a feeling there's some trickery going on here now in this matchup. 12-2 to 10-3. This is such a strange series. Linguist goes down now. I'm still paranoid about the video, though. I have to make sure that whenever I went to my home screen that the footage was still recording on here, which it should be. I was just sitting down doing nothing for a second, which is perfectly fine. Everybody watching this video at a later date can just see how rattled I am after that game. Like, game 2, part 1, as I'm going to call it, was just something at the end to behold.
Don't hate. Don't hate.
Oh no, don't get me wrong, it is good content. And what is good content here as well is looking at the scoreboard, 13-2 to 11-4. Dark, still in the lead following Linguist here.
That's my spot. Get out.
Some spot stealing
Look,
here.
my spot.
So Linguist now over here where Dark was. Dark over... no, now coming back. He wants his original spot. Linguist going back down here to the bottom of the map, getting what he can. I'm going to try to reposition to get behind him to watch what he is doing. Shooting a few enemies, but not much more here in this little plaza. Lots of Krogan, though, coming down, so we'll see what he decides to do with them.
Hey, Rich, what's up?
13-5 to 12-4, so Linguist catching up here a bit. On wave 4, it's wave 4 action.
Infamous sound glitch, so I probably won't be talking.
No.
Oh, and Richard, my co-host, does have
I
the
cannot
sound
communicate with my cloaker properly. I call for a rematch.
bug. Well, he knows what to do. He doesn't have to communicate too terribly much. You can shoot in the general direction. I'm sure he will get it. Let me get out of Linguist's way, though. I don't want to impede what he is doing. So 13-9 to 12-9, 1,000 points separate our contestants. Dark still has that lead. Dark goes down, but he is waiting for a revive smartly. Richard was right there doing what a good Avenger does and revives the contestant. I'm going to try to jump over Linguist here to get to an ammo box. And
No,
Linguist goes down right at the worst time when I was trying to go to an ammo box, but I'm still somewhat close to get him back up. That's why I do call that out when I'm going to an ammo box with the contestants. Know that I'm going to be leaving just for a second, but the ammo box is right there, and I was able to get him back up and into the fight. 15-1 to 13-9. Dark on top here on Game 2, Part 2-ish. You can hear my enthusiasm for the events that have taken place earlier this night. And this is the same night that we've done all of our recordings, actually.
Enemy.
They're all chasing me.
I think
This
Dark
is what
has the
happened in the
enemies.
first match.
15-6 to
I'll come help.
14-3. And Dark blowing past me, trying to take what Linguist has over here. Linguist left one alive.
Because I keep hitting them with invasion and then killing them, which is bad.
So Linguist and Dark side by side, trying to get the last few enemies, I believe, here on Wave 4. Nope, still have a few more to go. It won't be long now. Linguist to the center of the map, and... what is going on here? No, he is moving now. I was wondering what Dark was doing for a second. Linguist has a pariah in front of him. Will be taken out somewhat quick. Well, Linguist will be taken out somewhat quickly by said pariah. Relocates the pariah, and now should take it out. That he does. And at the end of Wave 4, it is 16-8 to 16-3. Very close. Dark still in the lead, but just barely. It's another close one.
Come here.
Following Dark. For this wave, this is quite the series, quite the matchup. Dark following him now for Wave 5. Alright, going to Op LZ, has a decent amount of enemies, just where he needs to be. Working the range game once again, needs to make sure the Audi doesn't grab him, but I think his paw will take care of that. Linguist doing what he can on the opposite side of the map. Looks like he does have some enemies up there in the center. Dark still has an adequate amount of enemies down here. 17-2 to 16-3. So a very, very good situation seems for both of our contestants. Although Linguist, no, looks like Linguist does have enemies coming his way a little bit. We'll be doubling back around, and Dark still content to sit on Op LZ with all these enemies on the little bridge. Linguist now closing back in on our position. Dark still killing everything here on Op LZ. Gonna take out this Berserker, looks like. Nope, leaves him. Oh, Dark goes down. Waited for a revive. Does get the revive. Provided and out of there.
Yeah, I got one. Oh, only 4.
18,000, 17,700. Still very close, but Linguist has taken the lead, actually. So Dark now playing catch-up a little bit here on Wave 5. Now working over by True LZ. Well, like I say, he has that major range game, so it's easy for him to go ahead and get stuff from afar. 18-7 to 18-2. Linguist still on top. And that Hydra missiled me while I was cloaked. Linguist goes down. Dark has an opportunity. Does he take it? He's less than 100 points away. But no, Linguist comes right back with some more kills of his own to up that score just a bit more here on Wave 5. Another nice combo for Dark, though. That'll definitely help out. Coming down the last few enemies, 20,600, 19,900. Still very close here on Wave 5. And Dark has an opportunity to clean up, and looks like he will. Dark has taken the lead, 21,000 to 20,700 here, going into Wave 6, following Linguist. Objective Wave, it is a hack. So it is another nail-biter for Game 2, Part 2, as I am calling it now.
I can't wait for Game 2, Part 3.
If there is a Game 2, Part 3, then we have something, well, it's already unprecedented, but it would be exceptionally unprecedented then, if you want to call it that. Linguist working on the target. 21,700, 21,500.
None of the
Linguist
cloakers
is on
are
top.
doing the objective?
I'm going.
Oh, sorry, I thought it was a target. It was a hack.
I stayed out of it because I don't want to be anywhere near
you
him.
were fine. Sometimes the cloakers like to say, we don't know what's going on ourselves. Linguist is down. I'll go back for that revive if he is not getting back up.
No, you're across the map. That's not going to work.
So it looks like they are over there, so I'll be staying with Linguist here, following Linguist on Wave 6, technically. Let me get out of the way. 22-1 to 22,000. Linguist still has the lead right now. He's working this corner where Dark was as well. I'm gonna try to get a couple more nades myself to make sure I've got some. So the hack is now proceeding that I now know it is a hack. Thought it was a target at first. Linguist in a good position over here, but actually there's not many enemies. Looks like they're going for Dark.
They're all over there again.
And Dark has taken the lead back once
die.
again. 22-9 to 22-8. Linguist goes down, but right here to provide the revive. We'll get him back into the fight. 3 minutes to go here on the objective. Not worried about the objective. We will get it done in time. And pretty soon it will be cleanup time on Wave 6. Linguist doesn't have anything over there. They're all over by Dark. 24-6 to 24-4. Dark in the lead right now by only a couple hundred points. Linguist now has some enemies funneling in toward him. Getting shot at from behind. There's a couple enemies back there. Looks like he will double back and he will take them out.
That's one enemy. That's not going to do it.
About 100 points separate our contestants right now. An amazing game. An amazing game. An amazing series. With amazing players. And an amazing host, just to say. Now, everybody's doing great here in this tournament. Just happy to be hosting it one final time. Like to say, this is our swan song to the Andromeda Madness tournament. This will be the last one. It has been fantastic doing it, and I'm just happy to go around one more time. And at the end of Wave 6, it is Linguist on top, 25-8 to 25-6. Still close. Extraction Wave. What's going to happen? I don't even know anymore. We're going to find out.
I'm Permacloak. Can someone help?
Yes, we can. Where are you at? I don't see you.
Exactly.
Following Dark.
Thank you.
2 minutes and some change. Dark in his commanding position. Can he take that lead back? Can he take this game? Can he take the series? He throws a Cobra out. That Linguist goes
my
down.
Last revive.
Need to reposition. Dark is back and forth all over this area. Also, I need some more nades as well. Let me get over here, get that, and cloak. So there is Richard following Linguist.
Nope, bad dog.
I am over here with Dark, and Dark has a dog on him. Minute 30 to go. Gonna have another dog on him as well. Linguist on top, 27-2 to 26-9. Fantastic matchup as we come to a close on this Wave 7 of Game 2 Part 2. I know it sounds strange, but this is how crazy the Andromeda Madness tournament can get sometimes. Approaching a minute to go until we
almost
extract. 28,000, 27,900, less than 100 points really separate our contestants. Dark is on top, and we are under a minute to go here. And Linguist is down. No more revives for Linguist. And Richard was there to provide the revive, but this is playing into Dark's favor. 29-2 to 28-7. Linguist on top now, approaching 30 seconds to go, and it is 30 seconds. Across map revives are off the table. Linguist needs to make sure he is at LZ soon. Dark is already there. 29-5 to 29,000. Linguist has a slim lead. And as we come down to the final seconds, 10 seconds to go. Dark on top, 29,900, 29,600. Linguist goes down. And at the end of the match, it is Dark on top, 31-4 to 31-1. Dark takes Game 2, Part 2, technically, in quite the form. An amazing matchup, an amazing series. Something we've never seen before, where it had to be repeated because both of our contestants did not extract in the previous one. But at the end of these 3 matchups, Dark is moving on to the next round. But first, though, I would like to talk to you, Linguist. How do you feel about being a part of one of the strangest tournament matchups in history?
Well, I didn't get stuck in the floor, so it was not the strangest. I mean, Dragon's got the record there, but you know, always a good time.
That is true, but Linguist, it was great having you in the tournament. You fought hard, it was a great series, but at the end of this one, Dark, you take it 31-4 to 31-1. How do you feel about all of these games?
Happy to be back. Let's go.
Happy to be back, happy to be in form, and some great matchups for this round. We will see you guys in the next one.